good day. Just for a moment, take a breath. When you hear the word Christmas, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Is it joy, family gatherings, gifts, or maybe memories, sadness, or silence? Because if we're being honest, not every Christmas feels the same. There are Christmases filled with laughter. There are quiet Christmases. And there are Christmases where we try to smile, even when our hearts feel heavy. So in this episode, we're doing something a little different. This isn't a sermon, and it's not about a checklist of what Christmas should be. We're simply asking one question. If Christmas could speak, what would it say to us? In this story, Christmas will be the one speaking, but the voice you'll hear might also sound like your own. Come with me. Let's listen to what Christmas has to say.
Hello, I am Christmas. Sorry if I sound a little out of breath. Every time December comes, it feels like all of you are rushing. Cars flood the streets, malls are packed, and you're almost overwhelmed listing down all the gifts you need to buy. If I could speak, this is what I've been wanting to tell you for a long time. You may have made me a bit too complicated. The real me. Maybe you see me as colorful lanterns, a delicious ham on the table, or the much-awaited 13th month pay. But honestly, I am not a thing. I am a feeling and a promise. I am here to remind you that in the middle of a dark and chaotic world, there is hope. That first Christmas wasn't grand, was it? Just a manger, a baby, and a simple family. My true essence is not about receiving, but about giving, and not just money. A story from the streets. Let me share a scene I witnessed last year in Manila. Let's call the man in this story Man Carding. Man Carding is a construction worker. All year long, he works hard to send money to his family in the province. On Christmas Eve, while everyone was rushing around grocery stores, he was sitting quietly on a park bench, eating a pack of biscuits and drinking water. A street child approached him, dirty clothes, clearly hungry. Instead of shooing the child away or thinking, "This is all I have," Man Carding split his biscuits in half. "Half for you, half for me. It's Christmas," he said with a smile. In that moment, I came alive. There was no Christmas tree, no noshibuna, but I was there between two strangers sharing what little they had. That's where you'll all find me, between two hands reaching out to help each other. My thoughts. What I want you to understand, I hope you understand these three things about me. 1. I am not a competition. You don't need to outdo your neighbor's decorations. You don't need to drown in debt just to say you had a happy Christmas. If all you have is simple canned sardines but your table is filled with love, I am there. 2. I am for the broken-hearted too. You often call me the happiest season, but I know that for some, I'm the saddest time because of loved ones they have lost. I want you to know this. It's okay to cry. I am here to bring warmth to your heart, not to force you to pretend you're okay. 3. My gift is presence. In a time when everyone is staring at their phones, you forget to look into the eyes of the person in front of you. The most valuable gift you can give is your time. A reminder. Even if all the city lights go out, even if there is no feast on the table, and even if there are no wrapped gifts under the tree, I will still remain. Because as long as there is someone who knows how to forgive someone willing to help without expecting anything in return, and as long as you remember the true reason for this celebration, the coming of the Savior who showed pure and selfless love, I will never disappear. So this year, I ask you, don't look for me in the mall. Look for me in your hearts.
And before we end, thank you, Christmas. Thank you for the reminders that things don't have to be grand to be meaningful. Thank you for sitting with us whether in joy or in sadness. Thank you for reminding us that loving, listening, and forgiving are already enough. If there's one final thought we want to leave you with, it's this. We don't have to wait for the perfect moment to feel the spirit of Christmas. Sometimes, it begins with a simple call, a hug, a how are you, or a quiet moment of gratitude. And if Christmas feels heavy for you right now, remember, you are not alone. You have a place. You matter. To everyone who listened until the end, thank you so much for your time, your heart, and your presence. Merry Christmas to all of you. May you carry its spirit not just this December, but every single day. And if this story touched you, don't forget to like, share it with someone who might need to hear this, and subscribe for more stories and meaningful conversations. Until our next conversation,